Hey guys, Junior Robinson here with JeffersonYouthNews.com. This is our first video, and this is my first video, so I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for your time and consideration, and also to apologize in advance for how horrid this video may in fact turn out to be. Topic we're going to cover is the Super Bowl, and not really the Super Bowl, more like an advertisement from the Super Bowl, which I think you know exactly which one I'm talking about. The Coke ad. Coca-Cola aired an ad which featured the song America the Beautiful being sung in different languages by people of different nationalities and different cultures. Some of these languages include Spanish, French, and Farsi. But it's also important to note that the song was sung in English too, and not only was it sung in English, there were 3 verses which were sung in English, which is 3 times more than any of the other languages. Not surprisingly though, this seemingly harmless ad has garnered a whole lot of controversy. But in the name of the gods, how? Why? For what reason? Why is this such a problem? What is the controversy here? I don't see it. The United States was founded by immigrants, for immigrants, on the backs of immigrants, for those seeking an island of liberty while they were lost in a sea of tyranny. It was founded specifically to welcome those who were being persecuted for their culture, their religion, and even the language they spoke. The only reason English was adopted as the most common language in the country is because it was already widely used, and most immigrants who came here could already speak it. And that's due in large part to the fact that the British Empire expanded across the entire globe, and they spoke English, bringing their language wherever they went. For free trade to work, though, and for capitalism to progress and to expand and to work well, there needs to be a common language, which at the time and even today, it seems like the reasonable choice to take, seeing as how back then as now most people in the world spoke English, and most people who were interested in trade and marketing and all of that spoke English. By no means, though, I think, was it intended to be the only language, and for the English culture to be the only culture accepted in the United States. Certainly, I would reason that in order for you to be successful in America, you need to know English, seeing as how most people speak English, and most companies use English as their common term. If you want to succeed, that's it. Which, I mean, is definitely an important thing to do. You definitely want to succeed. The whole point of America is to do what you want with your life. Live it as you see fit. To speak whatever languages you want. If you don't want to be successful, that's fine. Don't learn English. And I think the Super Bowl ad, the fact that, because I've heard this a lot, the fact that people are trying to change our language from English. It's not the case. Coca-Cola aired an ad which had people singing from different languages. It's not changing our language. There's not even anything to change our language from. But also, you have to look at the ad with more of a metaphorical eye than what people are seeing it as right now. All of these people from different nations, from different cultures, speaking different languages, are singing the same song. America the Beautiful. America the Beautiful. Emphasis on beautiful. Quotation marks around beautiful, underlined, italics, bold. It goes to show that even if their leaders won't admit it, or their country's national statements won't admit it, they see that America truly is the greatest country in the world. And it's the greatest country in the world specifically because nobody needs to speak English. Nobody needs to speak Spanish. Nobody needs to speak Farsi. Nobody needs to follow a specific moral code. Nobody needs to follow a specific religion. Nobody needs to do anything They know this, and they are propagating it for us. And I don't see why this is such a bad thing. It's great. People from all over the world are singing America the Beautiful in their languages to spread it to their people. And you also have to look at the fact that up until recently, like mid-1900s, America was known across the land as the melting pot of the world. People from everywhere were welcomed. Anyone who was willing to work for a better life was welcomed. And that is America's language, not English. No, that belongs to the English, but self-progression, liberty, and that is the message I'd say Coke was going for. You can follow us on Twitter at Jefferson Youth. You can follow me on Twitter at _JR Robinson. You can follow Devin on Twitter at DevinJM51. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you can tweet at us. You can comment on the site, jeffersonyouth.com, or if you prefer, you can send us an email at jeffersonyouthnews@gmail.com. That's jeffersonyouthnews@gmail.com. Please subscribe, like the video, share it with your friends, do whatever you gotta do, and if you have hate mail, please send it to us so I can burn it. It's cold. It's wintertime. You need to keep warm.